Good morning. The date is Saturday, June 7th, 2014, and the time is 6:45 a.m. We are at the southwest corner of Main Street and Canal Street in Moriches, Suffolk County, Long Island, New York. In the 1950s, the right-hand side of the building across the street housed the M&M Luncheonette, M&M standing for Mary and Madeline. Mary's husband, Al Pearlstein, was the short-order cook. He told me he learned his trade after being drafted into the Army in World War II and assigned as an Army cook. Okay, we will now walk east along Main Street through the business district to Union Avenue. On the north side of Main Street, where we now see the Chase Drive-In Bank, was known as the Goldsmith Block, containing the Goldsmith Building, which burned to the ground in 1962. This building at 412 Main Street was the Moriches Meat Market, owned and operated by Mr. Zarcone, and later on taken over by his son-in-law, Mike Del Gaudio. This brick facade building was the original location of the Bohack Supermarket and later on the Kinghorn Stamp Redemption Center. Here we are looking north at Bank Street, which got its name from the fact that the Moriches Bank was located on the corner in the Goldsmith Building. .400 Main Street housed bakeries over the years. The last was Luann's, but before that was Pierre, and before that the Bartholomew Bakery, and before that Rybicki Bakery. The boarded-up building ahead was Atlantic Electronics and TV, but in the 1950s was the West End Meat Market, owned and operated by John and Sophie Chigger. In 1958, they relocated the business to the east end of Main Street, but kept the same name, West End Meat Market. Next, we pass the rebuilt Buckley's Irish Pub, which years ago was the L.I. Hotel. And across the street in the 1950s, left to right, was Bill Corey's Delicatessen, the Candy Kitchen, Cox TV, and Savage's Hardware. In recent times, on the right, we had Greta Lane's store. Not too long ago, this corner store was the Center Sports Shop. And in the 1950s, in this little group of stores, we had the Crasdale Food Market, owned and operated by Mr. and Mrs. Hartstein. And this building, now housing cotton capers, in the 1950s was Mr. Lieb's Ace Pharmacy with an honest-to-goodness soda fountain. And this imposing structure was the Moriches Bank, and over the years it has become the Security National Bank, Chemical Bank, and now Chase Bank. And here is Union Avenue, where we will end this morning's walking tour.